maybe you're having a conversation in your mind if you really have what it takes to succeed. Well, this video is for you. I'm going to help you understand what you need to hear and maybe help you with the conversations that you're having right now. And here we go. Number one, do you have the ability to commit and follow through? Half the battle in insurance sales is really just showing up. And agents that don't survive, agents that become statistics, they don't honor their spoken word. So if you're wondering if you have what it takes, my question to you that may help you is, do you show up when you say you're going to? If you have a meeting with someone, are you there a minute early, 5 minutes early, or maybe you're chronically late? Or maybe if you have a New Year's resolution, do you know how to stick to it? If you say, I'm going to go to the gym tomorrow, do you truly go to the gym, or do you fail yourself? Because in this business, when you fail yourself, that's some of the toughest things to swallow. If you say you want to be a full-time income earner in the insurance industry, are you intentional about saying, I will get my 40 no matter what? I will own my day. I'm going to own my week. Because if you don't own this business, you're going to be owned by it. So, can you show up when you say you will? Half the battle is showing up. Success can happen when you show up, but it sure can't if you don't. So, are you one that can honor your spoken word? Will you take control of your business without somebody treating you like a W 2? Because not everybody's got what it takes in the 1099 space. Not everybody can work without being told what to do. That's why there's so many folks working for the man, right? That's why there's so many Walmart greeters and folks that work with companies. And there's nothing wrong with that. That's a great thing to do. But in the insurance industry, you've got to be one that can fly on your own. You've got to be one that can own your day, own every conversation, whether it goes good or whether it goes bad, to make the bucks in this space. So, can you control your hours? Can you control your business? Because nobody should care more about your business than you, my friend. So if you're wondering if you can make it in insurance sales, can you control you? Will you show up? Will you? Hell or high water, will you show up? Now, number two that will help you in this space is, are you one that's easily derailed or distracted by all these things in the industry? If you're one that gets distracted, you're not going to make it either, because distraction dilutes your focus. So if you can't show up, you're going to sink. But number two, if you get derailed by every little shiny thing out there and you can't be dialed in, you won't make it. So if you're one that says, I can dial in, Jason, I can show up, I can dial in every day with the most insane levels of discipline. I know how to get my hours. I know how to show up and do what I need to do and get my 40. Well, if you can dial in, you may be able to really make it, because top producing final expense insurance agents, they show the heck up. They don't let anything get in their way. Number two, they're not distracted. They don't get derailed by anything. They tune the world out so that they can have a better chance for more take home. Because when you're on a call and you've got somebody that's distracted with you, don't you feel it, my friends? If you're in a position where you're just trying to connect with somebody or be heard, and then you hear them playing around and not being with you, you're not going to be with them. And in the insurance industry, you being distracted is a big cause of agent failure. You're distracted by, oh, I'm just going to go hang out at the mall for a second. I'm just going to go to McDonald's instead of making one more dial. I'm just going to this or that. That's going to take your success away. So if you're an agent that says, I get easily distracted, I'm busy focusing on ACA or this or that, and you can't be dialed into one boring thing, you may not make the bucks in this space, because it takes consistency. It takes discipline. It takes dialing back the noise of the industry and knowing that I've got to be just laser focused on my one final expense prospect and let everything else lay to rest. You got to be really involved in your business. This is a business. If you're a barber shop, back to tip number one, you better have hours of operation and you better be open. In you are distracted, well, you're not going to make the dollars either. So agents that really have the best chance of finding success, they show up, they eliminate distractions. And then number three, they follow systems. Systems are boring. It's like a checklist. Not interested, most people are, and they want to kind of reinvent the mousetrap. Those that make money in the insurance industry don't reinvent the wheel. The wheel is round. What they do is they go round and around and around with absolute discipline and connection with every call, with every close, because if they have a good recipe, they can have the best chance of realizing consistency in the finished product. You want to be a top producer? Be okay being boring. Be okay saying, you know what? Let everybody else go to the bars. Let everybody else get distracted by the noise of the industry. Not for me. I'm going to engage with more prospects. I'm going to engage with more intensity when I'm involved in those conversations, and I will be dialed in to what the client needs me to do for them. There's no us without our prospects. We need to be laser focused on the powerful privilege it is to be an insurance agent. But following systems, number three, are so important. Be systematic. One bad thing in your system can really hurt the finished product. No different than if you're trying to build a car and you got perfect systems, and then one thing gets out of whack. They're going to stop everything, go back to the start, make sure the systems are good, and then flow through. So agents that fail, they fail to follow systems. They're like, well, I'm going to get to the sale quicker. Somehow, if I go faster, I'm going to have a sale quicker. And that's a quick way to fail. You've got to have slow, intentional movement in your systems. And we do train agents nationally and recruit agents nationally to sell life insurance, Medicare insurance, and annuities. We are very focused on systems and skill set. And if you need any free resources, by all means, jasonfinalexpense.com. Love to help you no matter what work family you align with. But we've got to be focused on the most important things. And agents that fail, they lack focus, just like Mr. Miyagi, right? Remember Karate Kid? If you do, put it in the comments. If you remember Mr. Miyagi, what was your favorite part of the movie, by the way? But he always said, your focus needs more focus. Am I right or am I wrong? Correct me. It's okay. You can correct me. But your focus sometimes as a new insurance agent needs more focus. Agents that fail, they're letting things get blurry. They're focusing on, oh, if I maybe did this, I'd be more successful. Maybe if this magic lead over here was purchased, I'd somehow be more successful, because heaven forbid it's not me. The last tip I want to share with you is you've got to own your success, and you got to own your failure too. And it's no longer playing the blame game. I'm not going to blame a lead or the time of day, or maybe the sun wasn't up at the right angle, and that's why I didn't actualize success today. My friends, know success or failure is owned. We will own it every day by looking in the mirror and go, you know what? It's me versus me today. I'm going to make it. Be positive, be powerful. Agents that don't make it in this insurance industry have a poisoned mind. Are you going to be profitable in your mindset? It's going to follow through to your movement, guarantee you. It's so powerful to have a powerful and positive mindset. And insurance agents that fail, the biggest telltale warning is what they say. Out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaketh. And if you start speaking success over your business, watch what happens. Start speaking just poison over your business. Oh, it's going to be a tough day. Oh, it's going to be horrible. Oh, I'm not going to make it. You know what? You're right. And if you stay positive and proceed through pain and go, you know what? That call didn't go well. That hurt a little bit. I'm going to talk to my mentor. I'm going to get back after it, and I'm going to make it about helping the next person. You may win, my friends, but you've got to be positive in the place of pain. And you got to own every day like a boss, because that is who you are, by helping great people. But you got to take control of your business. Own the business with the hours that you will show up to. Can you show up? I don't know. Only you do. Can you follow systems? I don't know. Only you do. Can you own a business that's simple but far from easy when most fail? Well, you know this. Look in your gut and go, do I got what it takes? There's no glass ceiling in this business, but there's no guarantee. And when you get scared, what happens? Are you one that says, I'm going to fight through it and be a beast and make this happen? Or are you one that says, oh, when things get tough, I get distracted and I run the other direction. I can't follow through with anything in my life. Well, the life insurance space just may not be for you. A W-2 may be what you want, but when you make it in the 1099 space, my friend, there's no better freedom. There's no better income potential than in this space. But it takes us going, you know what? I need strength. And to get strength, there's going to be pain. There's going to be sweat involved. And you know what? Just like the gym, there's probably a little stink going on too. Put a little deodorant on, which is all about the doing, and the doing. Do or do not. There is no try. Let's get after it, my friends. I hope you enjoyed this video. Merry Christmas coming up to you. If I haven't said that, hit the notification bell on if you haven't, so you don't miss other content that I'm going to drop for you real soon with something things you need to know for 2026. And enjoy this video up above on how to keep more of your business where it sticks and it stays. And that hopefully will be the business that pays for you. Remember, my friends, you got what it takes. We'll see you soon.